Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 8th of February 2025. I hope you are keeping well. I forgot to upload my game today, my New York Times. I've only uploaded it a short time ago. I forgot, although I played the game, I forgot to upload it. And that's what I want to talk about uploading today, because my theme for this video is how did we get here? And by we I mean the world. Get here, I'm talking about the current state of internet lunacy. I think sometimes we do things as humans, as a species, without really thinking the consequences through. We're very ambitious and we expect good things, generally being optimistic. And I think, when the internet was first mooted, well, of course the internet was originally a military tool, but I mean, when the public started to use the internet, and we had email and some other services that were available, and there was communication between people, we saw it as a tool that could only really be used for amazing things. And as the World Wide Web developed, and we got to click on websites and see things, and we just thought, wow, this is fantastic. All of this information is available, so much stuff is there, and basically the whole world is there. But of course the democratization of the internet meant that it goes in two ways. I mean, you are watching a video now made by somebody who is not a video maker, not an expert in Sudoku, not an expert in anything, a jack of many trades, let me put it like that. A master of one or two here or there maybe, but not many. And but I can put videos up here for you to watch, and you can watch them in any part of the world, and that's great for me. As a person, I get to share my ideas, and hopefully you will be interested in what the content is. But it also brings with it lots of dangers, because not only can I do this, people with nefarious ideas can do the same thing. And in this case, I'm not talking about insane people who want to grift and get money from political hatred and things like that. Of course, that is a terrible situation, one that's obviously well documented. No, this time I'm talking about video sharing, because in the UK, parents of 4 teenagers, very young teenagers, are suing TikTok because they believe that TikTok showed videos of some kind of, I forgot what it's called, some challenge, something like some suffocating type challenge. Now, of course, you can't imagine that people would do such a thing, but of course, children do irresponsible things sometimes because they don't have a full understanding of the world. But somebody would actually put on the idea of a challenge that you would somehow, in some way, kind of suffocate yourself or something. I mean, this is just I wouldn't imagine, if I were starting out at the internet, and I wouldn't imagine that somebody would do that. And I think it's quite difficult to anticipate. As I'm saying, the difficulty is trying to think forward to what stupid behavior humans will actually do. It seems beyond imagination, but they do it. And somebody, presumably somewhere, uploaded such a video, and TikTok is challenging it and saying it doesn't happen. Now the thing is, can it be stopped? Well, I don't know, because so most of you don't upload videos, you just watch videos on YouTube, but some people may, but not many. So that means that you probably don't know the process. So I am making a video here now. I'll stick it through the editor, and then I'll upload it, and it goes through a kind of AI check, which looks to see, I don't know what it looks for, but anyway, it looks for stuff to see if it's okay. Mostly I think to see if it's okay for advertising. The video is up, and presumably if there is some kind of problem with it, somebody will have to watch it and mark it. But if nobody marks it as being dangerous in some way, and by the way, Sudoku is not dangerous except to stupidity. It endangers stupidity, it doesn't endanger anything else. Unless somebody marks it as dangerous or something, then it doesn't get marked as such, and more people might see it. Now they do have people, when it comes to live streaming, I know that all of the major services like YouTube and TikTok have content moderators that watch what's going on, you know, and try to stop anything that looks to be too dangerous. But of course, you know, it's impossible, because the mass that there are so many across the world, so many thousands of people uploading at the same time. You know, it would take half of the planet to probably do content moderation. So I don't know that it can be done. So I think maybe the choice is either we don't have unlimited video, which of course seems bad now that it's being done, now that it's happened already. It's difficult to put the genie back in the lamp, right? Is that an idiom? Anyway, whatever. You can't go backwards. It seems that that's really a difficult thing to do, and it's difficult to go forwards because AI is not good enough to detect stuff that's going on. Even if you and of course the resources that it needs are quite large as well. So if you had AI watching every video being live streamed or being uploaded and to, you know, constantly monitored, I think that also will be difficult. So I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just saying that the reason that we got here is not really thinking technology through all the way, not really, you know, having enough imagination to see how it's going to affect us in the future. And that is why I'm opposed to nuclear power, is because you might think, oh, it's perfectly safe, but we can't imagine what kind of stupidity humans can come up with next that could put us all in danger. Shall we get on with our game of Sudoku then? And this time I'll try not to forget to upload it after I finish. This is the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle. I'm going to start with 9s blocking up here and a 9 across there. So that's going to be my way in. 9 up, 9 down, 9 across here, 9 across there. We're going to finish the 9s. There's 2 more to get. 9 here and then 9 at the bottom. Like so, and bye-bye 9. 8 runs across here and across there and down. That's the wrong tone. I should be saying down, not down. It doesn't seem to be the right direction, does it? Five across here, 5 across there. Three blocking this square. There's a 3, and up here for a 4. 4 blocking up here, and across there. Missing numbers along the bottom are 1, 3 and 6. We have 1 and 3 in the same column, so 6 must go there. 6 and 8 block this square. That puts 6 and 8 into those 2 squares and leaves enough space for a 5. Two across here and 2 across there. So I've got 1 and 2 in these squares at the moment, I've noticed. What else do we need? 4 and 6. Any other one? 4 or 6? No, that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that can't be right. That can't be right. 1. Hang on, hang on. What's the other number along here? 3. Ah, okay. We got 3 blocking there. That's a 3, and this is going to be a 1. Then 1 blocking down here. There's 1 in that square. 1 across here, 1 down here, and 1 down there. There's 1. We're left with 4, 7 here, so this is going to be 2 and 8. And this is going to be 4 and 5. So 4 across here, there's our 4, and there's our 5. Five blocking up here and 5 across there, so 5 in one of these 2 squares across, 5 up here, there's 5. Okay, let's go through bit by bit. Okay, so this is a pair of 1 and 4. 1 and 4 blocking across here and across here. So we definitely have a pair of 1 and 4 in those squares. Does that help us? So what do we know then? Then we know that 2s have to be in those squares because we've got the 2 blocking down and back up here. So that gives me 2s there. Do we know anything else about 2s? In this block, do we know much about 2? I don't think we do. Okay, right, never mind. This is 1 and 4. Let's look again, see if we can get anything else. Okay, so 5 blocks up here, 5 across here. So 5 is in one of these 2 squares. Remember, that's gone. That's taken by a 4 or a 1. So 5 blocking across here, 5 up here, 5 down there. And there's a 5. Sixes will be over here. So it's 7 and 8 down here. Oh no, it's not. Oh, forget that. I stopped looking and then I looked back. I looked back at the wrong thing. Okay. So we know some stuff. I should look at these, I suppose. I know that the 6s are over here. This is 1 and 4, right? So we're looking for 2, 8, and 6. 2, 6, 8, is that right? 2, 6, 8. Yeah. Okay, I have found a pair. So we've got 2 blocking down here, so 2 is in one of these squares. So 2 and 8, and then 2 in one of these squares and 8 there. And this was 1 and 4. So in fact we've got a pair of 2 and 8 in those squares there. Let's quickly go up the column just in case. So we've got 2 and 8. We're looking for 1, 6, 4, I think. 1, 4, 6. Is that gonna be any use? 1, 4, or 6? That's a 1, 6. That's 4, 6. That's 1, 4. We already know. Okay, 2, 8. 1, 4. 1, 4, 2, 8. Let's try again. 1, 4, 2, 8. Do we know about the 3s? No. Do we know about the 5s? 5s then are in these squares here. 5s are like this. Okay. 1, 4, 2, 8. 6s are here. That's not doing much, I already knew that. 7s are there. Oh, so that still doesn't give me much, does it? When I say much, I don't know what it gives me. It doesn't give me... Does it give me anything? I think it's time to finish the game. I've spent long enough looking at it. Let's finish it off now. Let's put in some pencil marks and complete the game. So the missing digits here are 6 and 8. We'll put in the 1s here. We'll also put this 1 and 4 in those squares. We'll put this 2 and 8 in those squares, since I just explained all of that stuff. We'll also put some 7s there. And let's see then. Twos are there, of course. Let's put in the 2 and 8 in those squares. Let's put in the 4 and 7 in those squares there. Ah, I see. 3 blocks this square, so 3s are in those squares. In other words, not this square here. So 3 can only exist in this section because we've got 3s here, and we've got 1 blocking 3. So there are in fact a pair of 3s in those squares there, which I didn't see before, and now I do. 4s are somewhere there. I mentioned 5s are in those squares already, and here, and 6s are here and there. Pair of 7s up there. 8 blocking across puts 8 into those squares. And 9 is already finished, so I've got to put in the rest of the candidates to finish the game. So not too many more candidates to put in anyway. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, we've got 2 here. We're looking for 4 and 6, and we don't have any restrictions on those, so let's do that. Now in this block here, 1, 2, 3 blocks across here, so 3s are in those squares there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, that's completed. Now then, so this block over here, 2, what do we know about the 2s blocking down here? And we have 2s possible there. 7 across the middle, so 7's in those squares. 8 blocking up here, and we've got 9, so that in fact is a 7. How did I miss that? I'm sure I looked at this column before. Somewhere in this row, I suppose. 7 there. So anyway, that's a 7. So let's put it in. That's a 7 there. Let's do some 7 removals. We'll get rid of that one there, and we'll also place 7 here. And 7 blocking down and down there, so there is our 7, which makes this a 7, this a 4. That can't be a 4. Two blocks down there, we get a pair of 2s there. This can't be a 2. Let's see. No changes on 1, 2. I just did 3. Do we know anything new about 3? We've got a pair of 3s in those squares. The other number up here is what? 6. Do we know anything about 6? No. Okay. So in fact that is the only 6 available in this block, so that is a 6, so no 6s there. 6 in that square there, and a pair of 6s up there. This is the only 4 available. This is the 2. That's the only place for a 2. That must be a 3, and this has to be a 6, so that's a 6 there. We're left with 8 in that square there. This is 2, and 8 goes there. That's 2. 8 there. That's got to be an 8 up there. And that's the 8 over here with a 6 in that square. 6 blocks up here, so that's a 6. This is a 3. 3 blocking across here, and 3 up here means that's a 3. There's a 1. There's a 1. There's a 4. There's a 4. 5 there, 6 there. 3 in that square, 5 in that square. 2, 3. So yeah, just a couple of candidates to make it all clear and easy. That's it. So all you required was finding that single 7 there, a lonely 7, but I didn't spot it. That's it. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again some other time. Take care. Bye bye.